Welcome back to Good Day Northern Michigan. Well, Traverse City is gearing up for the St. Patrick's Day festivities and the parade taking place downtown.
That's right. Here with us to discuss it, we've got Rick Carroll, and Rick is from the Bun Brady Division of the Ancient Order of the Hibernians. Rick, thanks for being with us.
Well, thanks for inviting me. It's good to meet you, Rachel and Bill.
Yeah, good to have you.
A big weekend ahead of us, heading into Monday. Got some big things happening on Saturday. Tell us all about it.
All right. Well, the epicenter this year for the parade is the Middle Coast Brewing Company, which is located on State and Boardman in Traverse City, about a block off Front Street. And so they're actually opening their doors, I guess, at 8 a.m.
Wow.
And I don't know if people will show up that early.
Oh, I'm sure people will show up that early.
I think they will.
Well, we've got our fingers crossed.
Yeah.
But at 11 is typically when people really come together there.
En masse.
And then we have a ceremony for the Hibernians to honor our dignitaries and the people who are participating in the parade. And that lasts from about 12 to 1 o'clock.
Before we get into the parade itself, talk to us about the Ancient Order of the Hibernians, the Bun Brady Division. What is this group?
Well, it's a men's Catholic organization and obviously related to Irish heritage. The original group started in New York in 1836, and so they were collecting all the Irish immigrants that would show up, most of whom were probably illiterate and shoeless. And so they would attach to local parishes. They would join the Hibernians, and of course it became a political thing. It was a major block of voters. So our local group was actually granted its charter in 1980. And there was a fellow in Traverse City at the time, his name was John Connolly, and he had moved up from Detroit. I think back then he was superintendent of the St. Francis schools.
Okay.
And he also owned a bar restaurant called Connolly's Irish Kitchen. Anyway,
I was going to say, it's a good Irish Catholic name, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Indeed. Well, he was the fellow who sought a charter and got the Bun Brady division going in 1980.
What's the Bun Brady name? Where does that come in?
As you guys probably know, there's an Irish bar on Union Street in Traverse City named Brady's.
It's one of my favorite places.
Right,
It is a
and
good
the
spot.
original owner, his name was Bernard Brady, and he disliked his first name, so his nickname was Bun.
Oh, man.
And so
I've lived here 20 plus years. I never knew that.
That's
Look
right.
at that.
That's right. It was originally the Union Street Hotel, and I think in '36 it became the bar.
Wow.
If I may be
There's some
mistaken.
Irish heritage
Yes.
here in Northern Michigan.
And
Traverse
so
City.
when they put the division together, it was before my time. I don't think I joined the group until 1992, but when they got their original charter in 1980, they decided to name it after Bun Brady.
There you
Okay.
go.
So the parade itself's been going on since 1979.
That's correct.
Is that right?
Okay.
So talk to us about, again, the details of the parade, but I know you guys do a lot of fundraisers as the Hibernians as well. Is the parade part of that, or is the fundraising throughout the year in other ways?
It's probably separate and distinct. Our biggest charity has always been the Father Fred Foundation.
Yeah.
And we have a Father Fred cigar dinner annually. Well, it was actually on hold for a few years, but this year it's going to be on, I think, Thursday, May 15th. And we have Dan's House, which is another charity in Traverse City that we've contributed to over the years. But the parade is separate and distinct. But as I said, we have a program from noon to 1 o'clock, and we'll probably start queuing up around 1:15, and the actual parade is from 1:30 to 2:30, and then people will come back to the Middle Coast Brewing Company, and the Song of Lakes is going to play for like 3 hours.
Awesome.
So
That's fantastic.
Everybody's looking forward to it.
What, aside from obviously the good work that you do, saw that you had raised $8 million over the years for Father Fred.
Well, I think that was incorrect. We were talking about it the other
were
day.
you?
It's probably a little over $2 million, but
Okay.
it's
Still
still
a-
Still a
generous
couple $1 million.
Incredible
That's
amount.
that's not
Yeah.
too shabby. But aside from that, talk to us maybe about the friendship, the camaraderie of this group,
Yeah.
and is it open for people to join, or how would we learn
Oh
more?
yeah, we're always looking for new members. In fact, the average age of the group is probably about 63 years old. You know, we've got a bunch of walkers lined up, and everyone.
It's a very slow parade.
That's right.
Yes.
No, but it's just really to celebrate your Irish heritage. You know, our motto is friendship, unity, and Christian charity.
Okay.
And so that's what we try to practice.
Very
But
fun.
it's just to celebrate your Irish heritage. We don't take things too seriously. Like there's a book of rules and everything, that protocols of how you're supposed to run your meetings, and we just, you know, we're just there to
Start
have
over,
fun.
yeah.
You don't read the book. Do
Well,
you have to be Irish?
Well, yes, you have to be Irish.
Are you
and
Irish, Bill?
Perhaps Catholic.
Yes. Bill O'Frelick, as we
Oh,
used
that
to
makes
say,
sense.
yes.
Right.
In the German household I grew up in.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
So-
awesome.
All right. Well,
And
that's
you're-
great.
You're all ready for the parade. You got the shamrock tie.
I
You're probably
do.
not wearing the
that.
suit on parade day, though.
Hey, you don't know.
We try to step it up a little bit.
Okay.
Like they always say, brothers, that's what we call ourselves, the Hibernians, at least wear a sport coat.
Okay,
That's
the
cool.
sport coat, got the shamrock tie.
But
You're
anyone
set.
can come see the parade
Oh,
on Front
yeah.
Street.
Everybody's welcome. In fact, anybody can march, you know.
We'll see some bagpipes. We'll hear some bagpipes.
Well, I think we do have a piper
Okay.
To start this year.
Irish dancing?
I don't know if we have any Irish dancers this
depends
year.
on what time they show up for the drinking at the Middle Coast.
Yeah, maybe you'll be
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Irish dancer for that parade, or
I'll try.
okay, perfect.
you
Look
know,
at Bill out there.
One time we had, or over the years, we've had some Irish wolfhounds, Irish setters, you know, throw some
Yeah,
dogs in
I
there.
love
right.
it. A little
Right.
dog parade too.
Got it all covered. Rick Carroll, thank you so much for being
Oh,
here.
thanks for having me. I really
Yeah,
appreciate
thanks,
it.
Rick.
It's been a pleasure. That's so fun. The St. Patrick's Day Parade in downtown Traverse City on Saturday.